My name's Elijah Blair. I am a Bachelor man. My people are from Harvey Bay or Fraser Island or Gari.
G'day, my name's Leon Petro. Main mob there's Gumbangi mob down Nambucca Heads.
Yama, Bospirum, Gumori Kuma, Marawari.
Yeah, the 26th of January um, it means Invasion Day for me, and means, I guess, the last day of our First Nations civilization. Ended in a big way, but I'll just think of all my old people who was massacred, and feel all their sorrow and sadness and the spirits there.
And what does the 26th of January mean to me? I guess it means lots of things to me. It's, it's the start of, all the bad things that happen to our people. It represents the dispossession, the theft, the rape, the pillage, of our lands for the last 230 odd years, since the 26th of January 1788, but then also it represents, the resilience that our mob have, the strength that our mob have, the resistance that our mob, have continued to fight for the last 230 odd years. That's what the 26th of January means to me. It's a bit of an emotional roller coaster, like the month for lots of our mob. We come into this after Christmas, and like the month just pretty much starts hard with preparing for this day for different community members. Some are organisers, some attend rallies, and some, for the most part, all of our mob, are sort of, you could say, sort of victims online to racism and, stereotypes and sort of this whole notion of it's in the past, get over it. So we're constantly battling, this whole month. So it's lots of things, It's a roller coaster, that's for sure.
I think it's important to have our own list of songs that are unique to us. The songs that I guess pave the way for future generations, and I guess to have something that we can look back on as just our own.
I guess because it gives our mob the opportunity to listen to voices who articulate our struggle and our triumphs very, very well. These artists that feature on this playlist, speak of atrocities and speak of, hurdles that our mob have overcome. They speak of the rise of the Black Power movement in the 70s. It speaks of, when our mob would walk off cattle stations to fight for better pay. These songs speak, to the heart of, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people and what we've been through. It gives our mob the opportunity to sort of switch off, the real world, because the majority, if not all, TV outlets and radio and news outlets, unless it's Indigenous, they ain't going to talk about, what our people feel on these days. So that's why the Original 100 is really, really important, is because you're going to hear from First Nations people, whether that's the host of the programs of the Original 100 or of the artist, talking about our people and how we should feel, not necessarily, taking that opportunity away from us. These artists are, really taking us, not just us, but non-Indigenous peoples in this country as well, letting them know the journey of the last 200 years.
Original 100 for me means you get to pick our songs which we like and love, and which have the very special meaning to, and there's like good messages in the songs, and we get to play them out to the greater community for them to listen.
I'll be here hosting, so I'll be here in the building. If not there, I'll be tuning in via my app at home. There's many ways you can listen. You can tune in to 98.9 FM directly. You can download our app from the Android or Apple Play Store, obviously in the car, at home, wherever you have a radio. And I think we're a part of, or rather it'll be podcasted at a later date if you can't stick around on the 26th.
Where will I be listening to the original 100? On the 26th of Jan, I'll be heading into Brisbane City for the Invasion Day March. And I'll definitely be having that playing in the car on the drive. And then we usually take like a little speaker box, so we'll be pumping that either on the bus or the walk over to the march as well. I'll be heading to the Invasion Day March on the 26th of January.